friends, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be baking for the first time in like a year. Yay. So today we're going to be making some ghost pies, so let's get to it. So starting out with the dough first, all you're going to need is flour, salt, ice water, and butter. So let's get that started first. So you're gonna want to take your flour and your salt, and then you're gonna take your butter. So flour, salt, and add the butter in. So now you're just gonna want to knead the butter into the flour and salt. So I'm wearing a glove because I don't want to get it under my new nails. But now I'm getting it all over the floor. You just want to make sure the mixture looks a bit crumbly from the butter being mixed in before you add in the water. Okay, so I'm just going to start tablespooning in the cold water. Don't put it all in at once or you might get a soppy glob of dough. You just want to add 1 tablespoon at a time, kind of mix it around, and just keep adding it basically a tablespoon or half a tablespoon at a time so that it doesn't get too watery on you. Okay, so it turned out that 1 tablespoon was enough. It made our doughy ball. You're gonna want to put it in the fridge and refrigerate it for a minimum of 4 hours before you can use it. Luckily, I made a little batch the night before so that we could have a ready-to-go one to use. So you can definitely tell the difference. It's had time to set in the fridge, and then I took it out a little bit prior so it could soften up and we could actually mold it. I guess I better get my rolling pin. The rolling pin has been acquired, so we are ready to go. So I've split the dough in 2, and we're gonna roll out each side on its own so we can cut out the big ghost shape. Original ghost that was on the parchment on top of the other dough to trace around it instead of trying to freehand it, because we want this pie today and not next year. So I think that one actually came out a bit better shaped than the first one, so that method I would recommend. Okay, so now we're gonna start making the blueberry filling, and I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier than this morning, but I had some fresh blueberries and I thought since I didn't have blueberry filling, let's just make our own. Like last year, in last year's mini pie video, I made apple filling, and this year we're making blueberry filling. So to make it, all you're gonna need is cornstarch, sugar, blueberries, either fresh or frozen, lemon juice, and water. So let's get to that part. So 1, 2. You're also going to need sugar, so about half a cup, and you're going to combine it. It says to whisk it. At this point you can add half a cup of water, a teaspoon of lemon juice. So I'm just going to add the whole pint that I got. It says to let them simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the mixture starts to thicken. We just want them to be kind of soft and thick. So we'll check back in from this point. Okay, so far so good. I've just been watching it here and, like it said, kind of stirring occasionally. I've been kind of playing with the settings a bit, just trying to really like not overcook it, because it's cooking quite fast, and it did thicken up all of a sudden really fast. So I don't know if you guys can tell, like when you actually make it, you'll start to feel the thickness. So the recipe says like it takes 10 to 15 minutes. I just watched it for like 6 minutes and it seems to be thickening up well, so definitely don't leave this on the stove without watching it. But I think we've got our filling here. It looks so good. It looks pretty thick already. So here is our blueberry filling in a bowl. I thought I would transfer it to a separate bowl and I thought it would help it cool faster so we could get this in the oven as soon as possible. I'm so excited to make these. I literally haven't made pies since last year, and those ones turned out really good. Like, I was surprised. I thought pie was so freaking hard. It's not. You just need to follow the recipe. So we've got our main ghost pie here, the top and the bottom, and then I did make a secondary one. Okay. It looks a bit more simple, kind of like some Pac-Man ghosts, but I had some extra dough left. Okay, so it's finally time to put our ghost pies together. So you're gonna take your filling here, just put it right on one side of the ghost. Make sure to leave a little room though on the outside so we can press the top on and we can kind of seal around the outside. So here are our ghost pies. Just about to pop them in the oven now. The oven is preheated, our ghosts are ready. I covered the outsides in tin foil just so the edge doesn't get burnt. I have a note in my notes from last year that I wrote to say to cover the edges, so thank you, past Stacy. So just checking in on our pies. So it's been about 15 minutes of them being in the oven, and they're not completely baked yet. I'm gonna add the egg wash and then put them back in for another 15.
I just read that butter washes are more for yeast and like breads and stuff, whereas like an egg wash is more for a pie. So I think I did the butter wash last year and we're gonna try the egg wash this year.
Okay, so here are the pies done. I did have them in for about 40 minutes total. I put them in for 15 and then I took them out and then I put them in for 10 with an egg wash, and then I took them out and then I egg washed them again and put it in for another 10 minutes, and then I think another 5 to finish them off and make them kind of crusted on the outside, which they're perfect now. So here are the finished ghost pies. I kind of forgot to put the face on them, but I kind of like it as just the shape. I chiseled this one out with a toothpick, but I think they came out great. So that is all for my ghosty pie video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope your ghost pie turns out just as good as mine did. And of course, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Otherwise, don't forget to smile, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!